So welcome to the Defiant Spirit. I'm Dr. Baruch Levy, also known as B, and in this video we're going to be exploring the Enneagram. Just a 30,000 foot view, don't worry. I have more Enneagram than you'll know what to do with if you want to go down the rabbit hole. That's not this video. This video is just simply how I came to it, why I love it, and how I utilize it, and it can best serve you. I came to it years ago. I came to it when I was studying Kabbalah. I've been a lifelong student of Kabbalah, Jewish mysticism. There's so much overlap with Kabbalah and the Enneagram, but also with Catholic mysticism, with Sufism. See, the Enneagram isn't new. I mean, the way it's been presented and adapted as a personality test is new, but its roots run deep. I can show you, and I'll do it in another video, the overlap with Kabbalah, the overlap with Catholicism, the overlap with Sufism and other great traditions. I can show you its geometric roots. So if you look at sacred geometry of the ancient Greeks, so much in this symbol and in this idea of the Enneagram, mathematics, it'll blow your mind if you start looking at the mathematics of the Enneagram. That's not where we're going. I just want you to know that you are not dealing in something that is new. God bless Myers-Briggs and DISC and Strength Finders and other modern day personality assessments. They're wonderful. They're modern. They were created by individuals. You can trace it back to when and where and who. But that's not the Enneagram. The Enneagram has evolved over time through many traditions, taking these universal truths and then ultimately revealing the system that it represents. And over the past, certainly 100 years, it's morphed into what we now call a personality assessment or test. But it is so much more than that. However, as a personality assessment, it is uncannily accurate because, again, it is grounded in all of these different wisdom traditions, just giving form and language to those truths in a way that we can understand. So Ennea means 9 and gram is a picture, and it's this picture, as you see behind me, of the 9 basic personality types of the Enneagram. The names will change from system to system. So, one system might call the Enneagram 1 the perfectionist. I call it the reformer. It doesn't matter what you call it. The energy, though, of 1 is always going to be the same in every system. And again, there's geometric, there's mathematical, there's spiritual, there's psychological reasons why. So these are 9 basic energies, but I want to be more specific in this video, and we're going to call them personalities. The challenge is, what is a personality? I work with people as a spiritual guide, as an executive coach, as a logotherapist, and so many different capacities. And it just amazes me how in each of those areas we take certain things for granted, like we know what they are. One of those is personality. We'll talk about, it's my personality. I'm introverted or I'm extroverted, as if that's who I am. I don't even know what a personality is. Really, I can't name it. I can't touch it. Can't describe it. If I, God forbid, had a brain injury, would I still be the same personality? Probably not. Am I the same personality at 5 as I will be at 95? Probably similarities, but no, I'm sure I'm different along the way. And yet, talk about this personality as if it's me, but it's not me. Personality comes from the Greek word persona, which means mask. So a personality is a version of us. It comes from that, when Greeks in ancient Greece would perform, they would wear these large masks to amplify their voices. So it's a way to show up on stage and amplify who we are, or maybe hide who we are. But whether we're amplifying or minimizing, we're protecting ourselves. Why? Because we live in the broken world where it can be difficult. It certainly can be dangerous. And we can't bear all at all times to everybody. We shouldn't. We need masks. So we put these things on called the personality. Does it come from before this world? Does it enter in the womb? Does it enter in childhood? Do we cultivate it over time? I don't know. People ask me this all the time. Yes, 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 and yes. It doesn't matter. I'm a pragmatist. I just want to know what the heck to do with it. All I know is I wear this mask. The Enneagram is your mask. It's not who you are. I have a mask as an 8. That's my go-to 8, my go-to mask. That's my go-to persona. That's my go-to personality or my strategy to survive in a big bad world. It's not who I am. It's what I do. It's how I do it. I have all these masks in my closet and I've rank ordered them. So have you. And if you do an assessment with me, you'll see all 9 numbers and how you've rank ordered them as strategies. My go-to is an 8. Then my go-to is a 4. Then my go-to is a 7, I think, and down and down and down. My work is to remember those are just strategies. I have access to all of them. I get lazy like everybody else, and I just lean on one of them. And none of them at the end of the day are who I am or who you are. As my teacher, Dr. Viktor Frankl says, we are not that mask. We are not our psyche, our mind. We are not our body, our soma. We are the defiant power of the human spirit. You are nous, Dr. Frankl says, which is just Greek for essence, for purpose, for meanings, for spirit. Doesn't matter what you call it. It just matters that you remember that you have it, that you are it. You have this essence, this defiant power of the human spirit, and you wear the masks. Usually we have it the reverse. We start believing we are the mask, we are the personality. So the work that we do with the Enneagram is to discover the ways that we have ended up living a life of being unconscious, being on autopilot, being in reaction, where we are simply throwing on the mask to survive. And the work that we do with the Enneagram, which I believe is authentic Enneagram, is not to take on another number, to take on another mask, to give people masks, to have another system that labels and limits and imprisons people or ourselves. You got enough of those. You don't need this for that. The work that we do is to throw off the mask and to choose what number I want to wear, what energy I want to engage upon, what direction I want to go in my life. Because at the end of the day, as Viktor Frankl says, this is the last of human freedoms, to choose your attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose your own way. The Enneagram is not who you are, it's what you do. The work that we do of defying your number is discovering your Enneagram type, understanding the Enneagram system so that you can take back your power to stop reacting to your circumstances and to choose your response to life. If you would like to learn more about the Enneagram or the work of Viktor Frankl and the Defiant Spirit and how we might bring those to your life, jump over to the rest of my website at defiantspirit.org. You can download a free ebook on 9 Enneagram types, Walk into the Bar, and I promise you, you won't be disappointed. It's a great introduction to the Enneagram, and from there I will have plenty of opportunities for you to continue to explore how to defy your number and live your spirit.